Hey, Dennis Gartman in the news. Many of you probably know who Dennis Gartman is. He writes a newsletter, a widely followed newsletter. You maybe see him on CNBC. A subscriber of mine sent me something that he said on CNBC. I think it was yesterday, anyway, when he said, "We have no choice. Investors have no other choice but to be long of equity." And he talks like that. He says long of equity. He doesn't say we got to be long stocks or short gold. He says we got to be long of equities or short of gold. Why is he throwing that preposition in? And nobody talks like that. Long of. Just say you got to be long equities. Anyway, my point is, first of all, this guy is a fantastic contrarian indicator. As a matter of fact, he's such a good contrarian indicator because he's wrong all the time that website Zero Hedge sort of made a somewhat of a caricature out of this guy by posting up his market calls, and then 2 weeks later showing how the guy was completely, utterly wrong. And I'll tell you, because when I saw that, I went to Zero Hedge and I did a little search on Dennis Gartman, and sure enough, 2 weeks ago, March 15th, he said, "I am shorting every industrial market in the world," right at the bottom. And now he says, "We have no choice. Investors have no choice." In other words, don't even contemplate, don't even think about, being short. You have no choice but to be long of equities. Okay? Now, this is, to me, it's a powerful sort of insight into the psychological state of mind, at least for this guy. And I think it probably defines many people, their state of mind right now. And it's sort of like complete resignation, total capitulation, just like that's it. You got to buy. It's never going to go down. I'm resigned to the fact that it's always going to go up. I had a guy, he's been emailing me. I think he follows me on thestreet.com. He got short in the market and he's all scared and he's nervous. And this was, in fact, I spoke about this guy in a video a couple of days ago when he's asking me, "I hope you're going to be right, Mike, about the dollar going down and stocks going down." Meanwhile, the dollar is from where I said sell dollar yen and all the other recommendations. It is. It's not I hope. It is down, okay? No, he said, "I hope you're going to be right about the interest rates going up and the dollar going down. I hope you're..." I mean, what do you want? We're at $120 yen in December 2015 when the Feds first started to raise rates, and now we're at, what, 110, 111. And I've been through this, all right? But I talked about belief, how powerful it is. Anyway, it was this guy. And he keeps telling, "I think this is an unrelenting bull market." And I tried to calm him down. Be strong, man. Bounces around. It moves up. It moves down. All right. All tops look like this. All bottoms look horrible. Today he emails me. He says, "Methinks," another one. What is with these people? The way they speak. They speak like from 500 years ago. Long of. He said, "Methinks it's an unrelenting bull market." Methinks. Anyway, methinks. Let me tell you a little story, and it's a story. I may have told this in a video before, but it's a story that I recount to people who buy my Forex course. It's on my Forex course. I remember back in, I think it was like 2002, the market was in a really bad bear market, all right? I was buying on the way down. Stock market, I'm talking about, in a bear market. The economy was in a recession, but I knew from what I was looking at, we were starting to pull out of the recession, okay? And I remember watching CNBC that day. It was back when I used to watch it. Maria Bartiromo, those of you probably know who Maria Bartiromo is. She now works at Fox Business, another ridiculous joint. But she was at CNBC at the time. And she's interviewing, what's his name? Al Michaels. Al Michaels is a famous sports journalist, okay? He's the guy, he made it, his career really got going when he was the broadcaster for the famous Miracle on Ice U.S. hockey 1980 Olympic hockey team versus the Russians. He called that game, and from there his career went way up. Anyway, he's a sportscaster. He's not a financial guy. He's not a market guy. I just thought it was odd. Like, well, you got Al Michaels, and you're interviewing him about the market, and Al Michaels is like, Maria, and everybody was getting killed, and that was like the summer of 2002. The market was going down, or maybe it was 2001. I gotta go back and think about it. And anyway, the market was going down, and Al Michaels said, Maria, this is easy. This is easy. You know what I do? And she's like, no, Al, what do you do? I buy puts. And she's like, really? I buy puts and I make money. Like he discovered something that nobody else knew about. He buys puts. Like here's a guy, not even in finance or a trader or anything. The guy's a sportscaster, and he's like, he believes he's giving out this jewel, this pearl of wisdom. He buys puts. And then Maria, she just sat there for a second, and she looked into the camera very earnestly and almost like, a sad little puppy dog in a way. And she said, you know what, folks? I guess we all just have to go short. And sure enough, not long after that, it might have been, a couple of days later, that was the bottom of the market. And we went on a big, gigantic bull market rally that really took us all the way to 2007, 2008. So she's like, you know what, everybody? I think we just got to go short. Oh, really? The thing had come down so much. We went through 9/11, everything. And, I think we just all have to go short. And that'll fix everything for us. So it's the same thing now. Mike, methinks it's an unrelenting bull market. All right, dude. Listen, don't email me anymore, okay? Bye, everybody.